Hi everyone. When I saw this article about Marie Kondo and the news that she was making, I just felt really, sad for her in a way, and also thought about the whole decluttering industry that she had set up with her words just a few years ago. The magic of tidying up and everything. So if you remember, what Marie Kondo did was, living in a very small apartment in Japan, she was able to keep things to a minimum. She was not too much into accumulating things around her, and she was essentially teaching a lot of us, especially in the Western world, where we tend to accumulate a little bit more than our European and our Asian counterparts, that there is much more to life than materialism. So one of her quotes was, okay, so this is the one that I'm looking for here. She says, she was giving an interview to some magazine, and she says, "My home is messy, but the way I'm spending my time is the right way for me at this time, at this stage of my life." So she has kind of given up on achieving total tidiness in her house, because she's expecting her third child in 2021, and since then she has kind of given up on achieving total tidiness in her house. So the thing is, a lot of parents came to her support. A lot of parents were like, of course, what did you expect and all that. And some people came to her defense, and it was really, the internet was split. The point that so I was reading this article. I'm really sorry, it is not, I don't have a subscription here, but when I was reading this, you can actually see the clinical tidiness part of it, right? What she was kind of advocating was, it's all or nothing approach, but it really doesn't work that way. And so here, this Vantage with Palki Sharma, she also talks about this Japanese decluttering queen's big revelation: keep only things that spark joy. This was her mainstay wherever. So if you are trying to declutter in your own life, you would look at things, you will physically touch and feel things, and if they don't spark joy for you, you just toss it, or you donate it, or you somehow get rid of it, right? So that was her mantra. The thing is, with an all or nothing approach, it's just too clinical, and just it's not practical. So you have to think about what works for you. And at least, she's being honest that her house is always messy. Of course, that's what you expect with the little children. But I hope she's able to still imbibe some of the things that she has helped us with. And decluttering is kind of a journey. It's not an all or nothing approach. So I would highly recommend you to think that decluttering can happen in many different ways in our lives. So for example, so do a mind audit today, even for our mind, right? Let's declutter so that we can always be present in the moment. So that is one way of decluttering, where you are not tied up in the past, not anxious about the future, and you're just here. So there are many different ways to declutter. And here I would like to, I will post the link to this article. Just generally, from, just from a very high level view, if you just want to understand why we are in this place in the first place, right? Look at the techno-materialism that we are being subjected to, and look at what study after study says about materialistic children. They are less philanthropic. They feel dissatisfied with whatever they have. Madeline Levine, she's the psychologist who told us that. And hyper-consumerism. Especially in America, 3% of the children in the world have 40% of the toys. So we can delve into the fact of why we are accumulating in the first place. That is our beginning point. Thank you so much.